In autumn last year, I wasn't prepared for Nanowrimo other than I had a few ideas for what might go into the content of my then brand new non-fiction book, 10-Minute Budget. However, it was a good success even without preparation. This year, I'm going for a different approach. I'm prepared, or at least I think I am, and I'm ready to write a novel starting on Monday next week. I'm having to trick myself into new behaviour and new techniques. I'm using the Jessica Brody book, Save the Cat Writes a Novel. That's been really helpful for me. So I'm learning to put into place the ideas within that book and get those down on paper and kind of ingraining them into my own mind and my thinking. There's only a few days to go now until the beginning of NaNoWriMo, and I'm already panicking. Normally I don't panic at all, I don't worry about things like this, but what I want to try and do is structure my new book in such a way that I can actually start on Monday next week and know what to do. One of the things I've done, and I'll share it with you here, is I've taken the 15 beats from Jessica Brody's Save the Cat Writes a Novel, and I've put them into a simple notebook here. And what I'm now doing is transferring those 15 beats and my own notes about them into my Alpha Smart Neo. What I want to do before Monday next week is have my plan for a 30-chapter book largely written. So I would have 15 or so chapters for the middle act, Act 2, and 6 or 7 chapters, 7 or 8 chapters for the opening scenes in Act 1, and the same again for Act 3. My protagonist is a police officer in a local county force here in England. I've based the murders that are taking place within the book in historical locations in the county that I grew up in, Nottinghamshire. I'm making good progress now. I'm in a different coffee shop. I've spent another hour and a half here working through ideas and looking at my story structure. I've never before laid out a novel other than on the screens of a laptop. So let me show you what I'm doing here with index cards. Basically, I have set out all the different acts for a 15-beat structure, and I'm using post-it notes to capture the ideas for character development and plot points as we go. So NaNoWriMo is still several days away before we actually start. And in this process of capturing the structure of the story, what I'm looking to do is make sure that on the 1st of November I can actually hit the ground running quickly and put together the story and the story arc and the character development from day one. So that I've got 31 days to put the novel together. What I'm working on is a story where within a small community there is a secret society, and my detective, or my protagonist, I think he's going to be a detective, will stumble across something that is being hidden and for which a first murder has been committed. So wish me luck. Well, that worked well. I'm the last one out of the coffee shop tonight. It's only 6:30, but I've been productive today and I'm really pleased with the kind of work that's been done. That's 2 coffee shops, one attempt at laying out the plan for the 15-beat structure. The second coffee shop, putting character notes in, the plot development, looking at some of the geography and the scenes where the story is going to be taking place. tricked myself into good behaviour. I reckon I now deserve a treat, and that's why I'm heading to Belgian Fries on Horton Road as I go home this evening. And I'm on my way home now, and I've just dropped in at Fries Days in Horton Road. It's an amazing little place. It's a fresh munchbox meals with great food. I'm having some ground beef tonight after 3 hours of successful writing as a little reward and a treat. And what these guys produce is absolutely delicious.